Alrighty, Rebecca's match is here. Rebecca Hawkins will be taking on Mokuba after the duel with Rex Raptor. I do believe that is when Mokuba escaped from the castle and stole that deck. So technically, yeah, we'll throw him in. He's been a part of the tournament. So yeah, why not? We get to see some plant and reptile monsters from early stages of the game with Mokuba's deck. So Rebecca Hawkins takes on Little Mokuba, and in theory, you should think Rebecca should win this one pretty easily, but we'll see. And she's only drawn a Sangan straight up, so. Okay, first turn for Mokuba, and going into my comments, there is one more name that's popped up, Alpha Wolf 89. I did read out a lot of comments in the last one, in the Battle City match and the Duelist Kingdom match. Dark World Thorns is played, so Mokuba's he's off to a good start. That's for him. That's a good start. Alpha Wolf 89 said, "I thought stop defense only puts monster in attack mode. Not attack mode put in defense." I would have to watch the duel to know what... You're not thinking of block attack, are you? There is a card called block attack, which is the opposite of stop defense, and they look almost identical. You're not thinking of that card. You'd have to tell me what part of the duel you were talking about for me to know what you mean. But no, stop defense will only put a face-up monster from defense into attack. But there is one called block attack, which does the absolute opposite effect. It's the Tristan and Keith match. I think Tristan does have a block attack, or I think he's got block attack and stop defense. I'll ask you in the comments. We'll figure out what it is that you were meaning to ask. As Wabaku is flipped up, so Dark World Thorns, although but Rebecca does have Wabaku, so she's just blocked. Her Wabaku's, she's just blocked Mokuba's Wabaku. Oh, Friday vibes. It's the last match of the week, so she's already got Sandwich to the field. And at a 2100 attacker, it's going to be very, very tough for Mokuba to get that off the field. And she's also got Hysteric Fairy, so... And there was a face-down defense from Mokuba. And down goes Hysteric Fairy, which is an 1800 attacker as well. One of Becca's more prominent attackers that she has in her deck. There goes Beaked Snake. So Mokuba's deck isn't very strong. I purposely made it made out of reptiles and plants, and they weren't the strongest type at all in early Yu-Gi-Oh! But still fun. I made it around what I thought that deck that he stole, how that deck would have looked like, given that he played Crocodilus and Man-Eating Plant. And there's Monster Reborn. However, there's not really anything in the graveyard really to bring back. I mean, never mind. There goes Skelengel. Oh, and Becca does play Monster Reborn. Okay, risky. Very early to play it. She's playing it before she really needs to, but she's bringing back Dark World Thorns, and... actually, this might wipe out life points. Dark World Thorns goes in for an attack, and it is Mushroom Man. So 21 and 9 is 3. It's 48. No, Mokuba will survive. Only with 400 life points, which... to be fair, Mokuba can't play with 400 life points. I think this first match is going to go to Rebecca somehow. I hope Mokuba draws a Dark Hole. I really, really hope Mokuba draws a Dark Hole. Come on, Heart of the Cards. It has to work against Rebecca at some point, doesn't it? And... no, it's Crocodilus. And A vicious crocodile with great intelligence. Alright, well look, in theory, Mokuba's got a big crocodile with sharp claws, who is, we know what crocodiles are like, they're big strong animals. Whereas Rebecca has a sandwich, which almost sounds like a food, a librarian-looking fairy, and a plant. So in theory, you think the crocodile would win. However, the crocodile is the weakest thing on the field. That's Yu-Gi-Oh for you. It makes zero sense, but it's entertaining as hell to watch, as Rebecca has just absolutely thumped Mokuba into the ground. It is a best of 3, so we will see one more. I don't like Mokuba's chances somehow. I think Rebecca is just going to be way too strong. Ironically, Mokuba did actually beat Mai in the Duelist Kingdom season, believe it or not. Because in the duels, Mai absolutely bricked 2 of the 3 games. I think she won 1 of them. And Mokuba ended up attacking her down with like 800 strength monsters, and Mai could just not draw a Harpy Lady to save her life. That is an instance of the heart of the cards not working for the Duelist. Oh, look at that. 2 Sangans, a Witch of the Black Forest, and a Fissure, a Ring of Magnetism. For Becca, that's actually a very good starting hand. Ooh. We're almost there. We're almost at the end of the week. We're into the last match. This week, so 3 duels a day times 5 days. 15 separate duels is what we do a week right now, with Rebecca being added in. Rebecca's only got 16 matches though, so... But after her, I want to do Duke Devlin in this same manner. I think that'll be cool. And I was watching the Yu-Gi-Oh anime, and there was a character I forgot about, and that was Johnny Steps. I could do a little bit of a mini-series with Johnny Steps. He was a bit of a shonky old duelist, but he had Musician King. What do you have? Water Omotics. So I could find Spirit of the Harp was another one. So music-themed cards early on. I could build a deck for Johnny Steps and just have a little bit of fun with that as well. I don't think Johnny Steps would go that far, but you never know. Just for fun. Alright, so what's happening here? So Mokuba's got Grappler on the field, and he's just played Man-Eating Plant. That was the his little anime card that he played from that stolen deck. Man-Eating Plant and Crocodilus, as Witch of the Black Forest is destroyed. And she goes with Hysteric Fairy, so not going with Shadow Ghoul just yet, but the 1800 attacking Hysteric Fairy. He looks like a librarian. He does. He's holding a book. He's dressed nicely. His hair's all done up. He's got glasses on. He looks like a librarian. Good card though. Hysteric Fairy was one of the very first cards that I pulled out of a booster pack as well. I still have him on card as well. As Grappler is destroyed. So Mokuba only left with Man-Eating Plant. Now, Becca does have Fissure, so anything that Mokuba summons could also be destroyed as well. If she went for a tribute here, which, if he went for a tribute, which he doesn't. Man-Eating Plant, 2 defense mode. There's Reload, and looking dicey for Mokuba already. I know, Morphing Jar is always tempting. But no, Skalengal is set to make use for its drawing ability. And there goes Dark Plant. Dark Plant was a card that was used in Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. You fuse it with a warrior and it would create the legendary, unstoppable Beanie! The Bean Soldier. I used Bean Soldier so many times in that game. You know, like, I called it, they were my G's. They were my men. They were the guys that got me through the first part. It was Cyber Soldier, which was a warrior and a machine. Bean Soldier, which was a warrior and a plant. Minamushi Warrior, which was a warrior and a rock. What other ones did I use? I used those 3 the most, I think. Oh, zombie warrior as well. Warrior and a zombie. Those were the 4 guys that I used the most in fusions for Forbidden Memories. So yeah, zombie warrior, Minamushi warrior. Oh, and stone ghost. So those were my 5. I knew there was 5. There was 5 I always had for those early stages. So zombie warrior, stone ghost, Minamushi warrior, bean soldier, and cyber soldier. Those were my guys. I used Dice Armadillo a little bit as well. Machine and a beast. If you fuse a fish and a beast, you get Tatsuna Toshigo, one of the longest names. As a Serpentine Princess came to the field, so Hysteric Fairy didn't destroy it. Oh, Mokuba with a fissure. There goes Hysteric Fairy. Mokuba has got Serpentine Princess. He's got a little bit of counterplay here. There's Bubonic Vermin, so if Becca draws Shadow Ghoul, well, I mean, she could draw it. She's got Witch of the Black Forest. So she's just toying with Mokuba now. To the end phase. There goes Ring of Magnetism. Well, on this Friday, there is one hell of a weekend coming up. WWE has got the Bad Blood pay-per-view, which looks extremely good. There's an episode of SmackDown coming up as well. There's the effect of Bubonic Vermin. Becca will be able to pull another one. What else is up on the weekend? The Premier League season's in full swing. Well, NBA season should be back over the weekend as well, shouldn't it? I thought October 5th was when that was starting. So all the big sporting codes around the world are all amping up. If you're in Australia, the AFL season has just ended, but cricket season starts. Oh, and Shadow Ghoul. Okay. Up goes Skelengul, so draw 1 card. And it is another Skelengul. Okay, Shadow Ghoul. Believe it or not, Mokuba's in front, but Shadow Ghoul is now at 2200. Down goes Wabaku. And Shadow Ghoul is going in for an attack against Serpentine Princess. And I don't like Mokuba's chances now. He is still ahead, but what's he got here? It's going to be difficult for him to get Shadow Ghoul off the field. He did use Fissure already. And yes! Take that, Becca. Hey, she deserves it. She's pulled it in all of her duels currently. Dark Hole has just been played on Becca. And Mokuba has just swept her field, but can he have any counterplay? Becca's still got a pretty good hand. It is Snake Yashi. Oh, along with Vile Germs. Mokuba's drawing his sort of like better cards for his deck. It's just a shame he's up against the caliber of opponent that he is. The tournament-winning top duelist, defeating dueling prodigy known as Rebecca, who unfortunately does have Fissure in her hand as well. And oh, there's Sangan as well. So if she draws a Polymerization, she can pull Sandwich. Snake Yashi is destroyed from Fissure. And, oh, okay, face down with Skelengul, opting for the draw card effect. Maybe looking for a, I don't know, I probably would have attacked with Witch of the Black Forest. Oh, then again, if Witch of the Black Forest gets destroyed and you draw Polymerization, you won't have your Sandwich. As, oh my god, you are kidding me. You are absolute. No, this is. Rebecca has stolen the heart of the cards right from Yugi. This is insane. She's just pulled Polymerization. There goes Witch of the Black Forest, so Becca will be able to make use of the effect. She's still got Morphing Jar in her hand too. As there's Polymerization, so Sandwich is going to come to the field with the fusion of Sangan and Witch of the Black Forest. So it's 3,000 points that Mokuba's staring down right now in total. That's going to attack. And Witch of the Black Forest's effect will activate. He pulls another Witch of the Black Forest. And, oh, okay, she goes for reload. So, throws away a current hand. Oh my god, there's Megamorph. Megamorph, she's under life points. Okay, she's decided not to use it. Interesting. She, if she played it on her sandwich, it would have halved attack now anyway. Yeah, she's keeping Megamorph just in case, I guess. You never know, Mokuba could draw something. So she's got Megamorph as a backup, she's got Spirit of the Harp. Mokuba's completely lost. Unless he draws something mad. He's got 3 face downs, but doesn't appear to be able to do anything with them. He's still got card in hand, so maybe a high level monster. And okay, here we go. If Mokuba can't block, Spirit of the Harp is going to be enough to remove the rest of Mokuba's life points. There goes Forest. So it's 3,800 points that's on the field. Mokuba's only got 3,700 life points, so this could be it. There's 21, and yeah, I do believe this will be it for Mokuba. Well, he put up a decent fight given the deck that he has, but Rebecca just too strong. And there it is. Rebecca defeats Mokuba in somewhat easy fashion. She did lose her Shadow Ghoul though, but good effort from Mokuba. Becca picks up an easy win, and that is it from us for this week. We'll be back on Monday, and the Duelist Kingdom match will be Joey against Kaiba, so that should be quite fun as well. Over in Battle City, it is going to be Mako going against Ishizu, so that should be an interesting one. Denizens of the Deep, and lots of fish. Hopefully we get to see Lumeria, the Forgotten City, going up against Ishizu and her future-telling Millennium Necklace. So thanks everyone for tuning in during the week, and thanks everyone for leaving so many comments as well. Been a lot of fun engaging, and the duels this week have been absolutely crazy. And they're only getting better and better, and we've still got a GX series to produce at some point as well. That should produce some absolutely phenomenal matches as well. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Enjoy the weekend. If you're a wrestling fan, enjoy Bad Blood if you are going to watch along. Stay safe out there. Take care of each other. And I will see you all on Monday. Thanks for tuning in. Farewell.